Hello everyone, my name is Keith Anthony Blanchard, spiritual teacher, best-selling author, and host of Center of Light Radio, which airs every Monday night at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and you can find that broadcast at centeroflightradio.com. Today is installment number 2, promotion for this brand new program I'm going to be releasing to you very soon, called R.P.M, Recognize, Plug In, and Manifest. Some years ago, a friend of mine, a spiritualist, whispered some things in my ear, and he said, Keith, I invite you not to believe anything I am telling you, but put these ideas into motion to practice in your daily life and watch what begins to happen. That day, that week, that month, that year, my life became a repetitious, unfolding miracle. And I want to go over some of these lessons and transformations that we're going to be working with within the R.P.M program, Recognize, Plug In, and Manifest. The first one I'd like to go over with you is conscious contact, close encounter of the best kind, understanding the importance of meditation and how to do it. Stage 1, learning how to go within and making contact with something greater than you've always known as yourself. Plugging into the God system, as I said in the first video. I will show you how to do that. The importance of it is astronomical, but the benefits are equally amazing. Second step of this program is walking into the One, homecoming, recognizing the divine as it flows through everything. Start the conscious reconnection process. Very, very important as we begin to look out and about, become aware of the divine as it moves through all things. Again, God is the animator, God is the creator. It permeates everything in existence all around you. Clarity, making yourself available, removing old beliefs and other toxins, training wheels for a new way of thinking, feeling, and being. I can't begin to share with you the importance of being clear inside. For guidance, for decision making, for conscious, deliberate creativity. Clarity is of utmost importance. The next stage of our program, R.P.M, is the fear of God. How is this possible? Recognizing how all fears are fears of God, leaving this behind once and for all. I've always said that because of God's omnipresence, present in all places at all times, there is no place God is not. When we have a fear in life, it is a fear of God. Again, if God is present in all places at all times, what we are really dealing with is a particular fear of God's power in that aspect of your life. And I will help move you through this particular block. That which is keeping your soul's light from animating forth and out into the world. Our next step, creation versus evolution, surfing the cosmic waves, understanding how the universe is in a constant state of change, beginning the transformation process. When we look out and about, all we see is change. That will never change. Paradoxically, the only thing that will never change is everything being in a constant state of change. And I will be glad to show you how to move through, find yourself in a state of balance in a world, in a reality, in an experience that is always changing. And you will find yourself as the rock, the solid piece that is permanent, that is fixed, that will not be swayed by the external current that is constantly fluxing all around you. On to the next stage. Opening and grounding the divine principle, becoming a lightning rod, seating the spirit, integrating the divine principle, getting absolutely involved. This means getting absolutely involved with your life, but we must understand that we have to have an intention to be open. If your hands are full, the universe cannot place anything in it. So it's about becoming open. But equally important, but probably even more important, is becoming a lightning rod for spirit to come inside of you and anchor itself through you into Mother Earth. That way we take the subtle energies of our wishes that we would like to see manifest in our life, and we begin to plant them into the earth. The earth represents physicality. We came here to be physical beings, and begin the manifesting process of that which we want, from the subtle to the gross. On to our next phase. Your gift of power and freedom, breaking out of mental prison, moving inward, upward, and forward, ever expanding on to the next level. When we realize that thoughts are things and they're just there, sometimes they can be very annoying. Sometimes they can be very useful. But no matter what, it's still a story. Your thoughts that you have about yourself and the world is just a story that we tell ourselves over and over and over. It helps us to create an identity about ourselves. And again, going back to one of the first phases of the R.P.M program, is meditation, is what will help us move through the ceiling of thoughts, the goods, the bads, the rights, the wrongs, the holy, the blasphemous, the devil and the angel on your shoulder whispering its own ideas into your ear. We know that the devil on one shoulder is devilish, but are we absolutely sure the angel on the other shoulder is not the same devil in disguise? We need to move through the barrier of thought to the space of profound stillness and peace. On to our next phase. Unconditional love, swimming naked in the divine ocean, becoming compassion, peace, and love. The good stuff. That is the nectar. That is the stuff that lives here. That is that which you really are. I can't tell you how to be that. I can only show you the door. You must be the one to open it. And when you do, you will come to the realization of exactly what it is I am sharing with you. It's about shedding your skin, making yourself vulnerable. Vulnerability, again, is what will open you up nicely so you can begin to move the energies of the divine within yourself and plant them and integrate them forevermore. On to our next phase. Thought, feeling, and relativity. Really getting the hang of it. Seeing reality in a whole new way. Taking off the training wheels. By Jove, I think you've got it. This is about, as we have done the work from the beginning up till now, you will begin to see reality in a whole new way. Your thinking will have changed. Therefore, your feeling will have changed. And everything will take on an entire new meaning. Everything will become connected. You will see how it seamlessly blends together. And what a joy your life will be when you reach this level of conscious awareness. Our next phase. Sandwiched between God and the devil, mending the wren, weaving your life like a master, implementing what you have learned. Bipolar no longer. This is just a deeper level of what we have covered just a bit ago in one of the previous phases. But this is truly removing the dogmatic beliefs about God, an illusionary devil. It's about becoming the phoenix, rising through the ashes. There is a third component. That is called the Christ. That which is beyond duality. That which is beyond bipolarism. That which is what you really, really are. Again, it goes back to the phase of removing ideas, beliefs that no longer serve you. This is a very big obstacle for many, many people, but I will push you through it quite nicely. In our final phase, releasing control and letting go, jumping out of a perfectly good airplane, trusting on all levels, straight into spiritual bliss you go. This is the phase where you begin to walk to your mastership. The place where you are in, quote, control of your life. Control of your life. Ironically, you have the most control of your life when you surrender it to the divine. Ironically, you have the most control of your life when you learn to let go. When you surrender and trust that everything about your life, internally as well as externally, will fall into place. And I am very much aware of how funky that place can be. If you liken your control to a wheel that spins this way, as you get a handle on it, or your hands off of it rather, that wheel will slow down. Finally, when that wheel stops, things will start feeling a little funky, but trust. And when you do, that wheel will begin to spin this way. And you will find yourself being pushed by the river of life and no longer struggling by paddling upstream only to be eaten by a bear like a salmon. But you don't even have to put your oars in the water to turn yourself around. Just put your oars down. The current will turn you, and next thing you know that your life will be taking a new form entirely. Releasing control and letting go. This is the R.P.M program I am offering to you. Recognize, plug in, and manifest your life. So stay tuned. I'll be sending out shout outs, advertisements, and promotions about this life-changing event that I want to empower you with. This has changed my life, and I'm offering it to you. Peace, love, and always live in the light. See you soon.